is the meaning of that, Mr. Wright?
Mo said that he heard the sound of a thump of someone getting hit.
He did say that.
However, Mo just stated the following under oath.
I kept watching them, and all of a sudden, Max clunked the ringmaster over the head.
If Mo is to be believed when he says that he looked out the window upon hearing a sound,
Is believed there okay?
If Mo is to be believed, yes, that's fine.
Okay.
Taff.
I think as believed is being used in a different context. You're not
It's not
saying
your
you
It's not
believe,
me
you're saying
believing.
if we're
Yeah.
to believe this person.
If you, the judge, were to believe Mo.
There was
Yes.
no way that he could have seen Max clonk anyone. He already thumped him.
Oh my
In
god.
1972,
Oh my god.
what the f was that?
This is
I don't know.
brilliant.
Mr. Curls, how do you respond to Mr. Wright's assessment?
Oh my god, no way!
What?
Oh my god.
What is this?
So, there's a copy pasta. Like, just a straight up copy pasta. And it's, in 1972, a crack commando unit was sent to prison by a military court for a crime they didn't commit. And he literally just said that for clowns, though.
Oh my god. What the
That's amazing.
It is so specific.
This is just,
What was the translating team up to with this
what was
one?
the original copy pasta? I don't know.
You know,
What was the
don't
original
know.
dialogue?
Yeah.
maybe the A-team? Think about the A-team? I don't know.
Mr. Curls, are you reciting the C-Team theme to anger this court?
What
Like the A-team, they literally
is
just made, oh my god.
this thing?
What is
What?
this case?
No, I'm just stalling for time while I jog my memory.
Oh my god.
Great job, Nick!
What is this testimony?
These types of witnesses always seem to have a selective memory. You just have to peel back the layers of the clown makeup to find the truth.
Oh, well,
You're back from your jog?
it pretty much happened the way I said.
Pretty much. That's not good enough.
I mean, yeah, the only difference is that, I'll have you know, I graduated at the top of my class in the Navy
my
SEALs,
God,
and I've been involved in numerous secret raids.
Dylan is just our meme encyclopedia. Without him, we wouldn't get like half of the references. Or at least I wouldn't.
It's
Yeah,
really
without
helpful.
me and my gigantic brain. And Google. When I looked out my window that night, the ringmaster was already face down in the snow.
Did you look up that copy pasta just now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's an impressive Google foo.
Damn.
The prosecution helped me fill in the gaps of my statement.
Yeah, that's sus.
Von Karma! Tampering with witnesses again! Father like daughter.
So now you are saying that you did not see the defendant clonk the ringmaster? I
Might
use
have
the
been a
professional term clonk.
Might have been a clobber, might have been a bonk, I can't quite say, Your Honor.
God.
When I looked out my window, the ringmaster had already checked out.
Ah, perjury.
Oh, checked out.
Yes, when you leave a hotel, he was on a permanent vacation, as they say.
Mr. Curls.
He was killed fine. Are you happy? Your Honor?
You did not witness the actual crime. However, you still say you saw the criminal, correct?
Well, yes, exactly. The ringmaster was slumped over and I saw someone's silhouette next to him.
Very well. Then please testify to this silhouette you saw. I expect the truth. And if I even
no.
catch a hint of a joke from you, I will put you in a holding cell
my
until
God.
you learn court etiquette. Got
Jesus.
it?
Got
Yeah,
it.
I'm real fun at parties.
I understand. I have to veil my jokes so that you don't understand it.
After all the that this judge has done, been through, thought, and confused, I'm impressed
This is
how
what he
hard
puts his
he's
foot
going
down
right now.
for.
Like, jeez.
Kind of wild.
Really?
Oh, it was in some shady business. I was a bit far away, but that shadow could only have belonged to Max. There's no doubting it, especially since I saw his uppity symbols. Clang, clang, clang. His silk hat, that black cloak, they were all there.
Where's
His
the third?
face was silhouetted, but there was no doubt that it was him.
There sounds like a lot of doubt.
His cloak was fluttering in the wind, so I couldn't really see what he was carrying.
So he got the symbols wrong.
It does seem as if the defendant was at the scene of the crime.
It took the clown long enough to get his facts straight. I guess he really does need a straight man.
Oh my god.
But whatever, this should finally be good enough, yeah?
It is decisive testimony.
Was Max really at the crime scene that night?
He said he wasn't there. We have to believe in that.
All right, Mr. Wright, commence your cross-examination.
All right, we didn't get a warning that time, so I'm just gonna press everything.
Phew, maybe. I don't know.
Or maybe not. Should I press the first bit? I think just the
I can
second
tell you
one.
that
I would
think
talk
there's
about
no
the
need to press it.
symbol.
Okay, I'm gonna press this one first.
Hold it. Trillo said the same thing. But if it was just the symbols, then even I could have been wearing them. What if someone had just taken Max's symbols and worn them?
I thought of that myself, but just looking at the shape of the face I saw, it must have been Max.
You're sure of that?
I think he literally said he couldn't see the shape of the face.
Yeah,
Such a silly little boy.
he said the silhouette, I guess.
He threw his entire case headlong into a trap.
I would press the line where he talks about the black cloak.
Yeah, that's the next one. I was just making sure it didn't like skip around. I was worried it skipped around.
Tap, you're sure that is what you saw that night?
Exactly what I said is, I saw exactly what I saw. I've got eyes like a hawk. Or was that my memory?
Don't birds have terrible night vision? Except maybe
No,
owls?
I have the memory of a hawk, but the eyes of an elephant.
What?
We'll press this one.
You were able to see that kind of detail from your window in the snow?
There was a light near the scene of the crime. Anyone with decent eyesight should have been able to see that much.
Out of curiosity, Mo, what is your eyesight like,
The only thing about me that's not very funny, I can see like a hawk out of my left eye and an eagle out of my right eye.
Damn,
Our records say his eyesight is a perfect 20/20.
that's impressive.
Wow.
That must mean he could have seen the crime scene clearly.
The more we look into this matter, the more suspicious it becomes.
It's all
Who really has
suspicious.
perfect eyesight, am I right? Hi, you asked me what my eyesight was like, what it actually was.
Okay, I'll press this.
Hold it! So, you didn't actually see what the criminal was holding?
Well, that's correct. I've been curious to know what caused that loud noise. It must have been something incredibly hard.
Too bad they haven't found the murder weapon to know for sure.
Do you think the case is what hit him on the head?
I was thinking about.
Maybe they posed him afterwards.
Yeah.
They claim it was a blunt object. At least it says so in the autopsy report.
With Trillo's testimony and now Mo's, it really seems like Max is the killer.
Nick, you gotta find a contradiction in this.
I think Mars is right from before. It's the symbols.
That's not gonna be enough.
What?
I have to prove that Mo saw someone other than Max that night. That's the only thing that'll help. I've gotta do it.
Yeah, I think it's the
It's the symbols. Because
this
we
one.
went over 3 of them originally, and we
Yeah.
have the poster
That's what
that
I'm gonna
shows
present
him
to
with
this.
those symbols.
Do it. Please do it.
I'm doing it.
Yeah.
I'm doing it.
That's so
Provo
slowly.
with the symbols.
But wait,
Oh my
did you
God.
press it first?
Yeah, originally we did. Yeah.
Okay, okay, just double checking.
Objection! You say you saw all of Max's uppity symbols?
I suppose so. The silk hat and the cloak, right?
Mo, everyone knows that Maximilian Galactica has 3 uppity symbols.
3 symbols?
Yay! Everyone get ready! All together now?
Silk
Silk hat,
hat, cloak,
white
roses.
Whoever!
Who cares if he knows that there were 3 or not? He saw what he saw, and he saw the symbols. He just forgot to mention one.
Oh, he didn't
I
actually
don't think
see
that's
the
what
last one.
happened.
He didn't see the last one.
Isn't that right, Mo?
Do you like pie? I love pie.
Silence, fool! You ought to respond with the whole truth, no fractions.
Oh, that was a decimal. Excuse me.
That was a beautiful nerd joke, is what
It
that
all a
was.
joke.
Order, order!
Tap! Mo, you didn't see the roses, did you?
To be honest, there weren't any roses on the person I saw.
The crime scene was dark. It's obviously it was too dark to see the kind of details. There was no light to see the crime.
Oh.
You
Objection!
just contradicted
Point.
yourself.
But the witness said that he was able to see the silhouette of the criminal's face. Not to mention that the roses are white. There's no way he could have missed them.
Well, white on white
Yes,
snow
sir.
isn't exactly.
Then the roses must have fallen off as the defendant assaulted the victim in the snow.
If that was the case, then the police would have found them near the crime scene.
Not knowing the detectives in this case, they absolutely would not have.
I would have found them near the crime scene.
Mr. Wright, are these white roses truly material to the facts of this case?
Certainly not. He is just toying with the court.
I got her on the ropes now. These seemingly insignificant facts have never failed to lead me to the truth yet. Someone is toying with the court, but it's not me. Tap, Your Honor, do you recall Trillo's testimony?
There's no way I could mistake someone wearing those 3 ridiculous symbols. How can you mistake someone with that crazy getup and his nose stuck up so high? How could you mistake someone wearing such a snobby 3-piece getup?
Point! Trillo saw them all! Trillo saw all 3 of Max's symbols. However, this witness claims there were no white roses on the person he saw. Tap! There is absolutely no doubt that this is a contradiction.
Well, now what am I supposed to think?
That we
Allow
get
me, Your
another
Honor.
day.
Oh no, head open.
One
Allow me
is
to...
supposed to disregard the pointless, but this...
No, shut up, Francisco.
Judge, forget the roses. Think about the other testimony,
Oh my God.
Let me fill
Oh.
in the gaps for you. The witness stated without a doubt that he saw Maximilian Galactica.
She is desperate.
Judge, here is a court case where we showed that it was another person inside a costume that everybody thought was someone else.
Objection. Nothing else matters. Let's wrap up this case now.
Tap, Your Honor. It may be trivial, but it does cast doubt on the prosecution's case.
Frankly, I have my doubts about this witness.
Yeah.
It seems that, unlike wine, the witness has not grown more mature with age.
I always take a drink of water when the judge is talking because I don't expect him to come out with these bangers of like slams, and I'm caught off guard every time, and I'm just waiting to cover my microphone in water.
I'm not mature.
Oh God.
I've come to a conclusion. I'm 99% certain that this witness saw the defendant. However, my remaining 1% of doubt is quite reasonable.
I love this.
Which means that for my peace of mind, I'm going to request a bit more testimony.
What? Holding me to my burdens of proof?
If there are no contradictions in his next statement, I am prepared to issue a ruling.
A ruling already?
Nick, this is your last chance.
Ay ay ay. Hachi chachi.
Yipe.
Alright, Silhouette Part 2.
There's no doubt in my mind. There were no white roses. What? There were no white roses that night.
Right, roses? For me?
However, all of the other symbols were there. I'm equally sure of that. Especially the silk hat. There is no way I could forget seeing the decorations on it.
There's no decorations on the silk hat.
No, there are.
He was
There's-
wearing it the entire
Are there?
time that he was on the scene.
He's got like a peacock feather in it.
Can we look at the hat again?
Yeah.
Mr. Wright, you've got one last chance at this.
Just one chance?
Ugh.
I will not allow even the slightest hint of badgering against this witness. If you are going to prove to me there's a contradiction with Mr. Curl's statement, you'd better have at least a shred of evidence to back up your accusations.
I've only got a single shot at this. I've gotta be careful. I understand, Your Honor. One chance is all I will need, apparently.
Then he consents to this being all of his remaining health points.
Well, yeah, because Dylan's gonna yell at me in a second.
What? Did you...
Alright, and we're back. Hello. Welcome. I'm gonna, yeah, we wanna look at, oh, if I press present, then we just present, don't we? I don't wanna press anything, I'm afraid. I think we just have to present.
Can we look at the hat again?
I'm gonna read them one more time in my brain.
Several hours later.
He was wearing it the entire time he was on the scene. That has to be
It
false.
fell off
It
at
fell
one
off.
point.
Exactly, it fell off. So we present the hat because it was found at the scene of the crime.
Yeah.
That's what we gotta do. Yeah, but see, it has a peacock feather in it, so that's the decorations.
But should we press first?
No, I'm terrified of pressing. I'm so terrified of pressing. I'm just gonna do it.
Okay.
I'm just gonna do it.
Objection!
The sweet silence.
This wouldn't happen to be the silk hat that you saw that night, would it?
Oh, yeah, that's it. That's the hat he was wearing that night.
No question in your mind, huh?
Exactly. How would one mistake a thing like that?
I see.
Is there some sort of problem, Mr. Wright?
Miss Von Karma, where exactly was the silk hat found,
Must you always ask these questions? It was found at the crime scene. The crime scene? That means...
It was that moment she
Jack!
realized.
The silk
She
hat
fucked
fell
up.
off at the scene of the crime. However, the witness clearly just testified to the contrary. Point. The witness stated that he was wearing it the entire time that he was on the scene.
What the? Oh, that's not true.
Order! Mr. Krause!
The
No,
judge.
thanks. I already ate lunch.
I hope you enjoyed watching this episode of Ace Attorney. We
I
are
did.
live once a week on Twitch and YouTube.
Thank you so much for the Giga Chads who became members. We really appreciate it.
If you like what you've seen so far, consider giving us a like, commenting, or subscribing for more content and chaos from us.
See you next time.
I'm sorry.